Hi Taurus, and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and I am pulling energies for you and your person for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check one of my other videos for your other placements. If this reading does resonate with you, then let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Taurus, we're going to jump in and get you some energies for you and your person. Right, can you show me Taurus, please? Taurus? Taurus? Can you show me Taurus and their person, please? Taurus and their person's energy, please. Taurus and their person. Taurus and, ooh, their person, please. Oh, we've got the Four of Pentacles in your energy there, Taurus. We have the 10 of Swords in the shared connection, and we have the Two of Wands in your person's connection. This is already not looking very compatible, Taurus. You're hanging on there trying to move on and let go. I don't know in what capacity. I'm not saying the connection is over, though you do have the 10 of Swords in the shared energy there. It's not looking good. For some of you that, you know, if it is resonating with you, Taurus, then you want this connection to work because you've got the Four of Pentacles, at least at first glance. I'm going to clarify, but from these three cards alone, you two are on opposing ends of a scale here. So your person's energy is very much in the what next? How can I move on? How can we do this? How can I grow? Your energy is kind of stuck and staying grounded in place. It's a little bit of a stubborn energy there, Taurus. Now, I don't like to, I'm not picking on you, Taurus. I'm just reading what I see in the cards, and it's something that you kind of already know is going on anyway. So if that's resonating, please stick with me. I'm going to clarify further and see exactly what it is you're hanging on to. I mean, it might not be that the relationship's breaking down. It might just be an aspect of the relationship. So you want something to go one way, they want it to go another way, and it's just causing a problem in the connection there, but it has to come to an end. That's why we've got the 10 of Swords. Okay, can I please see the Four of Pentacles in Taurus's energy there, please? The Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles there for Taurus? The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, please, for Taurus. The Four of Pentacles for Taurus. The Taurus's energy, please, for Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. The Page of Swords. The Queen of Wands. So you're confident in your decision about whatever's happened between you two, and you're basically waiting for them to come forward to you, and while they're not coming forward to you, you are all up in your head about it. Like, why are they being this way? Why can't they do things my way? I'm right about this, that kind of thing. And you probably are, Taurus. Tauruses, I know, are very sensible. Sorry, cross-watcher. But yeah, it's causing you headaches. You're in your head, you're overthinking about it, you're kind of waiting, expecting for them to come towards you, and the longer it goes, the more anxious you're getting, the more you're digging your heels in. It's kind of the vibe you're giving off at the moment here, Taurus. Okay, can I please clarify the connection, the 10 of Swords? What's this 10 of Swords? What's this all about, Taurus? What's this all about, right? 10 of Swords for Taurus in the connection. 10 of Swords for the connection, please. Can you show me the connection? Show me the connection. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. There's been a disagreement here. The 7 of Pentacles. Oh, God, and the 10 of Swords again. Oh, Taurus. I know you want to keep trying, but it's not looking like this energy is here to stick around for whatever it is that you want to do. I know you're super confident in it. I know, well, you know your worth, that's good. So it might be that the thing that you're saying, and I suspect this from Taurus, is you're not asking for anything unreasonable here, but the energy attached to you, it seems to be a little bit too much for them to take on. It's causing a ruckus, which is threatening to end the connection if it hasn't already. And it's around investment. Could be equal give and take. It could be you were working on a joint project together, because it doesn't have to be romance. You were working on a joint project and you need to kind of discuss the way that you're doing that, or maybe the way that you share profits. If it's like a business partner, there's something that you both invested in. You're now ready to reap the benefits of that investment, but there's something about that result or continuing to invest that is causing issues, is causing problems, challenges. You want your things your way, they want things their way, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of resolution in sight here. At least not yet. We will clarify. Can I get the 2 of Wands in Taurus's person's energy, please? The 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. Whoop. What's that? Three of Cups. Sorry, Taurus, I'll tell you in a minute. The Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Oh, Taurus. This person's giving me the energy of, do you know what? It's been great, Taurus, but bye. They're slowly moving away. They're not doing it really quickly. They've not like shot out there. But they're like, they feel really good about you. They feel good about the connection. But they're like, no, I'm taking my pentacle and I'm leaving. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles here. There's all your pentacles. And that's, you know, the one at his feet is the one that he's reaped and sown for sowing. But he's ignoring it. Normally he's ignoring it. Well, your person has taken that pentacle and going off somewhere with it. They're not reinvesting it in the garden. They're going off. They're like, you know, I'm looking for good times, looking for positive times. They're feeling your energy being quite heavy at the moment. So instead of actually dealing with the situation, they're slowly making an exit through the back door. But while they do, they're making a show of working on it with you. They're putting in their minimum effort, really. Like, as long as Taurus doesn't get too mad at me, I can just go off here and do what I want, you know. Or, no, you're sensing it. You know it. You're watching them. Wherever you've got the Page of Swords, watching the Knight of Pentacles, it's something's up around shared investments. Look, you're all on the same line there. It's about shared investment here. And you're like, excuse me, sir, madam, are you trying to get away with something here? Move away. But they're like, no, everything's fine here. I'm still here. But really, they're not. They're looking at how they can make their next move. I'm going to jump in and clarify. Okay, can we get the Nine of Swords in Taurus's energy, please? The Nine of Swords. What's the Nine of Swords about? The Nine of Swords. Hang on. Bear with Taurus. We'll get you your answers. Let's dig deep. I want to see what's going on. Taurus, what's causing you so much stress? Right. Okay. Taurus, can you show me the Nine of Wands? Sorry, Nine of Wands. Nine of Swords in Taurus's energy, please. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords for Taurus, please. Nine of Swords. Oh, are we reversed? We are, so I'm taking that up, right. Yeah, you want to work on it. Eight Pentacles. Oh, the Nine of Swords again. But this is a very strong reading because we've got the Ten of Swords clarifying the Ten of Swords, and now we have the Nine of Swords clarifying the Nine of Swords in your energy. Okay. Oh, yeah, and we've got the Four of Cups in reverse. You're like, I can see you. That kind of thing. Like, you want to work on it. You keep trying to get them to work on it. You keep trying to go, can we do this? Can we do it that way? The person's like ignoring it, mostly. Ignoring it. And try as you might to talk to them about getting things back on track. They're present and they're like, yeah, it's like they're paying you a bit of lip service there, Taurus, and I don't like that. Can I get the Page of Swords, please? The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, please. Oh, okay, that one wanted to come out. Yeah, Death. The Two of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, no matter how much you give to this, Taurus, it's just not, it's not coming together. In fact, the more you put into this connection, the more the other energy is making an exit, the more it's calling for an end. At least you suspect the end is coming. So you can feel it and you already know it. You're waiting for it. And you're like, as long as I put more love into this, they will soon realise that I am the one. No, it's not worth that, Taurus. Regardless of what this person's thinking, let's just put your other person aside for a second. You shouldn't have to do this to keep somebody in your life. Somebody in your life comes in and puts an equal amount of effort for you. I heard a saying the other day that's very relevant to this. Be mindful of people who stay and water your garden as opposed to the ones who just come and pick the flowers. And I think you might have a bit of a flower picker on your hands rather than someone who's going to stay and help you cultivate and invest in that and help your garden flourish time after time. You invest in your garden, you pick the flowers, then you reinvest so you get more flowers. That's not what's happening here. I think you are wanting them to come in and invest in this garden, water the flower, but this person seems to have picked their flower, picked their pentacle and just, okay, I got enough out of this and bye. But they're not, they're making a show of not doing that. They don't want you to think that that's what they're doing. It's like they're taking a sneaky exit out the back door. Can I get the Queen of Wands, please? The Queen of Wands. See, this is you right down here. I mean, it's not. Queen of Wands is a fire card, but this is your empowerment. And it's right at the bottom here. Yeah, the Four of Swords. Yeah, the Six of Cups. Don't do that. Yeah, and the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, don't do that. You let your guard down for this person and you basically put yourself dead last and prioritize them instead of yourself. You kind of let it slide there. Not anymore, because that Page of Swords is now on the right up. So the Page of Swords is watchful. The Page of Swords watches out for threats, as well as being like spying and watching. That's why he's spying and watching. He doesn't want threats coming in, right? He's reversed there in the past. Then this connection comes in and then you just kind of like chill. Even though this person is coming in, picking all your flowers and taking your resources and getting you to give to them, you just kind of allow it to happen. And when you do that, you're losing yourself, your own empowerment. Self-protection is just take. But then over time you realize, hang on, this isn't right. So your sword goes upright. Your Knight of Swords jumps, sorry, your Page of Swords jumps up and goes, hang on, yeah, I know something's up here. But you're trying to fix it again. You're being the one to give, to try and fix it. Right, okay, I know this connection is wrong. I know it's not good for me. But if I give that little bit more, then they will see how much I give to them and they will start giving back to me. Very rare people do that, Taurus. You're better off just cutting your losses. This is starting again. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do, but this is not a... Sorry, I'm done with these cards, but I'll pull that one anyway. Yeah, Temperance. This is not a nourishing connection for you. You're not thriving here. You're just worrying from what I can see. Okay, let's clarify their energy, see what's going on here. Can we clarify the Three of Cups, please? Three of Cups. Three of Cups. They also have another energy in their energy, by the way. Now this, I'm not saying like they're cheating or the third party. It could be, I don't know, maybe they've got children. Like they're just showing me other responsibilities. There's other things that I'd say are they're prioritizing over you at the moment. Right, what we've got here? Yeah, we've got the Tower. We've got Temperance again. Temperance just showed their face there. Oh, okay, that's good. And the Six of Cups. Yeah, so they're showing me there's another connection. There's the Six of Cups there, other people. And you know, the Six of Cups comes up as children. Now, I'm not saying that they have children. It might be something else that they are tending to. It could possibly be another connection, like a third-party connection. It could be children. It could be their job. It could be their family. Maybe they've got a family member that depends on them. They are putting all of that first and you were dead last. Whether they are right or wrong in doing that, I don't know. I'm not going to judge them for that. I don't know the details of their life. But there is a Tower moment incoming here. In regards to this, probably when you move your energy out of theirs, they will soon realize, but that's really where their focus is. Or some of them may be experiencing some kind of disaster at home in those areas of their life, something where they've just gone, halt, I need to focus on this, not on Taurus. This needs my attention. This is the importance, which I get, because it looks like it's something like Tower moments or life-changing foundation shaking events, but I have a feeling this has been going on for some time and you might have to make a decision on whether or not it's a connection for you, because it doesn't look like this is going to be a quick fix, because Temperance is on the card. This is going to be their state of mind for a while, Taurus. Right, can I see the Knight of Pentacles, please? The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, please. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. This person's very determined to stay on the course that they're going on. We've got the Three of Cups again, so yeah, it's to do with this third party energy. I don't know what it is. And then the Three of Wands there, which is like, it's like they're trying to gather as much resources for whatever it is that they're doing that has nothing to do with you, and they are willing to take some of your resources for this endeavor as well. So it might be that they're not physically taking things from you, but it might be just having a night of fun with you where you're actually mostly investing in those moments. That person's just there for a good time because they need to recharge so they can get back to work at actually tending to what they've got ongoing over here, which I don't know what that is. Okay, can I get the Six of Wands? They don't want to lose you, but I think not because they're connected to you, Taurus, but because they're like, I'm getting a lot out of this and it's helping me do something else. So it's not in a supportive way, and they're determined. We've got two Knights of Pentacles here. Knights of Pentacles are one of the most stubborn cards in the deck. Okay, yeah, Queen of Cups, they're invested in themselves, so they're making a show of it. The Nine of Wands, and they're not going to let you in, and the Seven of Cups. They're keeping you at arm's length on purpose. They have multiple reasons why they're doing that. They're keeping you at arm's length. They're like, no, you're not coming into my world, but you are coming enough, so, you know, it feels like we're co-creating something, right? But it's not really. It's like a false investment there, Taurus. And I'm so sorry. This is awful news. I hate giving readings like this, but I have to do as the cards say, and I want to make sure, you know, you guys are as informed as you can from spirit. Right, I'm going to just clarify the connection. What's that? Five of Wands. That Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, please. Five of Wands. Yeah, the Three of Swords. It's just causing heartbreak. It's just hurting yourself. You want a brand new beginning. We've got Osteria, which is like spring. These cards are slightly different to the traditional Rider-Waite. There's some more Celtic iconography in here. Yeah, every time you go towards a new beginning, every time we've got the elements here, which is the Magician. Every time you are throwing at them so many things, like maybe I do it this way, maybe I can do it that way. This will make them happy. This will make them stay. This will make them invest. It's not working. It just comes up with heartbreak every time. They just push. Sorry, it's been collection day, guys. They just push you back, Taurus, every single time. Like, no, I'm not that. It's like they're in your doorway, but they won't go into your house. That's kind of metaphor. They don't want to completely gel lives together, but there has been some investments. Like they've invested enough just to keep you interested, right? Right, for the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, we've got the Mother of Fire. That's the Queen of Wands there again. The Ace of Earth, which is like the Ace of Pentacles, which is very similar energy to the elements here in the above deck, and the Path. It's up to you to decide whether or not you stay or go, because this person will keep this going indefinitely because it's benefiting only them. If you want to leave, or if you want to claim your power back, then you have to distance yourself from this. And it looks like it's going that way anyway, Taurus, if I'm honest. Can I get the Ten of Swords? Sorry, this is a really hard reading, and I feel like I'm being really tough on you, Taurus, but I don't sugarcoat, and I want the best for my Tauruses, and I don't like this, what's going on. This is, you've got an energy vampire here, at best. Some of you may have actually lost money to this person, so this is not something that you want to invest in, because they're taking from you to invest in something else. Yeah, the World with the Ten of Swords. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, the Ten of Swords again. Look, Ten of Swords, clarify the Ten of Swords. This is a very powerful reading. And then the Four of Pentacles again. It's showing me like you're hanging on, but it's inevitable that this is not your person. This is not something to invest in long term. This is just going to drain your resources, and Spirit is desperately trying to move this person away from you because you're needed for other things, Taurus. There are people and places out there that are going to love and appreciate all that power and beauty that you bring to the table, and I know you have power and beauty because you're showing it yourself. Spirit shows me you is showing me you as the Queen of Wands, the most attractive, powerful, confident, loving person in the deck, and that energy was gifted to you to be used where it's appreciated, loved, and returned. It's not being returned here. It's a one-way street in this connection, and there's someone else outside of the frame of the scope you're not aware of that is benefiting from your hard work, your investment, your feelings, your emotions, and taking it somewhere else. Right, can I get some advice for Taurus, please? Some advice for Taurus? Advice for Taurus, please. Some universal advice for Taurus. Universal advice for Taurus. Sorry, guys, this is a heavy reading. I can feel how hurt you are. Taurus, please. Yeah, the Five of Bows again. I've never had, I've read thousands and thousands of readings, so many correspondences in one reading. This is quite urgent. That's why I'm being quite serious in this one, Taurus. This is quite urgent from Spirit. You've got the Five of Bows again, but the Five of Bows comes up as empowerment in this one. Five of Bows is the Five of Wands, which is conflict, but you're going to be empowered through this conflict. I think the universe is saying you had to go through this, so you learn the lesson and it never ever happens again, because you've just got too much to give, Taurus, just too much to give. You are too precious to allow people like this to come in and take advantage. You've got the Ace of Arrows, the clarity is coming to you, and then it's going to actually put you on a new path once you reach that clarity. I mean, look at that, it's like a compass. So this is the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, understanding, knowing exactly what's going on, truth being revealed. So you might actually find something out about this person where they are extra invested investment, emotional investment is actually going, and it will actually set you on a new path of which is of your choosing, Taurus. You'll be called to go somewhere that's much better for you than here. And then the Seven of Vessels, which is mourning. I mean, it's going to be hard, it's going to be very difficult, it's going to be sad, but you have a lot more to lose by staying in this connection than you do by leaving it. And the universe is actually going to give you several choices here. So it's not like, you know, everything's just predestined to go the way it is. If you leave this connection, the universe is going, there's so much more out there for Taurus, and we will almost immediately show them exactly what their options are. You've got plenty of options. This is not your only option, so do not get stuck in that trap of thinking this is the only person for me, or this is the only job for me. No, it isn't. There's tons of people out there you haven't met, Taurus, that you haven't met them yet, that are going to absolutely love you, and that's where you're needed and appreciated and fed, energetically fed. This person will happily starve you out till there's nothing left. Okay, Taurus, I'm so sorry. That was such a tough one. I'm going to leave that there for you. And I mean, the best of luck in this situation. But you will get there eventually. I know it's going to be incredibly painful and hard, but there is more for you on the other side of this. The only thing that is permanent is change. So this will too shall pass for you guys, my lovelies. Okay. Right. Taurus, thank you so much for joining me here. If this reading resonated with you, then let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Taurus, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.